Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to RHRPaige. No longer Redhead Redemption because it's too long of a name. You know, it's hard to say. This is a long-awaited life dump because everybody seems very worried about me. I appreciate it. I'm great. I needed to take, some time, and I did, and I'm back. And we have some very important drama and news to get to that will hopefully address all of your questions and concerns about me and my life. And am I spiraling downward? Am I losing my mind? Am I going down a bad path? I'm getting a lot of comments like that. And wow. Okay. Before we get to the major life changes that will, I think, enable me to finally focus on you guys more. Sorry, I keep looking at my screen because I'm like so used to streaming and I'm like keep expecting chat to be there, but then like you're not, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. First off, all my social media, including my fans page, is now RHRPaige. It's still the Redhead Redemption, but it's easier to say, it's snappier, and it's easier to find me that way, I think, on all the different things. I was just all over the place and I needed a little bit of rebranding, okay? Also, another little minor announcement, I would love to do beard reviews again. You guys really like it when I review your beards. I love your beards. Bearded men, Pog, have to have a beard, kind of a number one. You don't have to, but it's very nice. So send me your beards on all the social medias that I just mentioned. But if you want to like almost guarantee that you'll be in the video, send me your beard on my fans page because I check those a lot more regularly. So I'm going to prioritize those for obvious reasons. So if you want to be in the beard video, send me your beards, tweet me, DM me, fans page me, whatever you got, man. And also send me questions because I'd love to make like a Q&A video. It's been a long time since we had a Q&A video. I think a lot of you guys have a lot of questions. So yeah, send me your questions and we'll see what happens. We'll see. Number 2, I've said this before. I am finally really trying hard to stream on Twitch. Like regularly, I'm a streamer now. I have found a niche that I think I'm good at and that I like and that I enjoy, and I just feel really good about it and better than I ever did. It'd be really great if you could go ahead and go to twitch.tv/RHRPaige. Follow me there, pop into some streams. I'm there almost daily, so you can definitely look for me. I'm still kind of trying to find my like streamer identity because on the one hand, I actually am a nerdy degen gamer girl and I like to play like my MMOs. I'm digging New World right now. I can't wait till that comes out. And I also like don't mind the e-girl thing because that's just my personality. Like I'm nerdy and smart and all this stuff and also kind of hoey. And I just never know. Everyone's like, well, don't be a thought. And I'm like, what if I identify as a thought? Don't shame me. We're working it out over there though. I've got, look, I got this nice mic. Do you like it? I sound so good now, right? I sound so good. I got a new setup. I'm so much happier in my life right now. We're getting to that now. The last little announcement, my fans page. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm having a lot of fun on it. It's legit, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. It's a lot better than it was the first time I talked about it. I kind of figured things out and decided like more the direction I want to go and the things I want to do, and it's working out pretty well, and you probably would also like that. I just want to say, before we get into all the other shit, because the big thing everyone's worried about, they don't like the path I'm going down. I went back to that. I was never trying to get away from that. I was only ever getting away from people who were like controlling me, and just I didn't have complete agency over what was happening, and that's what I didn't like. But if I have agency over it, I'm gonna have a hella good time, which I have been doing. I'm kind of mad at myself for not doing it sooner, but I was trying to do, I was trying to be a good wife and not do that. But, I just wanted to, okay? I just wanted to. I kind of take issue with everyone seeming to think that I'm, like, ruining my life again. Or you gotta understand, I haven't made $20,000 on YouTube in 5 years, okay? That's it. I had nothing else. I had Vuli, which also did not make money. For me, from a personal standpoint, my own independence and my own just, stability, I had none of that. I mean, I was married to it, but like, I hate that. I'm sure a lot of women love it and they're like, oh yeah, I'm in a stable financial relationship, like, woohoo. I think that's great, but like, I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm always dependent, and I don't like that. I like to feel free, and I like to feel like I can just do whatever, whenever. OnlyFans, I guess I can say it now because we're like deeper into the video. I don't know. It is a truly disruptive force in the adult business, like overall. It has granted, and I feel like people need to stop getting mad at girls for doing it. Because all that's happened is instead of a bunch of dudes that you don't know who are just like behind the camera, who won't even put their name on their sites or anything like that, instead of them making all the money that has been flowing through internet nudes this whole time, now it's going straight to the girls, and now everyone suddenly has a problem with it when like the women are the most empowered about it. Like, okay, dude, good stance, keep it up. It has granted economies of scale to like, you know, girls in that type of work all over the world, and it's normalized it to a very large extent, to the point where like I've gone on dates, right, and I've been like, oh, I'll do OnlyFans, and they'll be like, well, as long as you don't do it with another guy, you know, it's fine. So I just want to get that out of the way, that like I take issue with everyone acting like it's such a bad thing. It has given me a sense of like freedom and independence I didn't have before. It's not crazy, like I'm not making like, you know, like Lana Rhoades money or anything. I moved to Dallas, like I'm good. I want to be more, but I'm good, and I'm having a good time with it. I actually do it like a daily job thing. I talk to everybody, and that's been, you know, fun too, as well as like, you know, getting all sexy and stuff all the time. So that's all good. Now, those are the big announcements, and I guess a little peep of the life updates. 3 major life updates that everybody wants to know about, like whatever. I'll just say here, I am separated, still married, but I'm separated. I'm gonna go in more depth about that. I moved to Dallas. Dallas is great. What's up, Dallas? Hey. And 3, I have temporarily closed Vooly until further notice. I think everyone invested in that whole saga, figuratively and literally, deserves a whole video about that, and I'm not going to go too in depth about the Vooly thing. It's temporarily suspended until further notice. Like, if I want, I can turn it back on, but I don't have you money to throw at it. I need time to make you money, if that's ever gonna happen, before I can think about trying to revolutionize the porn industry. So first thing, I'm separated. I am not going to sit here and tell everybody the ins and outs of my relationship and why that happened. I see a lot of stuff in the comments saying, you know, acting like I'm making some terrible choices and, you know, not staying with my husband and all this stuff, and it's like, well, you don't know. I have purposely kept most of my relationship pretty private. One of the more wise things I've done in my life, right? We are still best friends. We've been best friends since we were teenagers. That will never change. No one cheated. Nobody betrayed. It just was something that wasn't working. And that's all I want to say about it. It wasn't working. We tried making it work for a while. I don't want it to be over, but like, I need it to be over right now, you know? Maybe one day I'll open up more about exactly the things that were going on there. I need you guys to understand, everyone who keeps thinking I'm spiraling. I've been spiraling. I have been majorly depressed for years. It didn't even like hit me like how depressed I was until this year, really, like the beginning of this year. And that's when I started making some changes. That's why I got like surgery, because well, it's just a change I always wanted for myself, and it helps other endeavors as well. I decided, you know, I'm trying to do too many things at once. I have too many things on my plate, like Vooly, and if I want to stream or if I want to do YouTube. And what would happen is it would just be too much, and I would feel overwhelmed, and then I wouldn't do any of it. And that's not good either, you know? Like, the things that were on my plate were big enough on their own each that they deserved all of my attention. Like, YouTube deserves all my attention. Like, Twitch deserves all my attention. Vooly deserves all my attention, but I can't give it all. So I have to pick, you know? So at a certain point, you have to go with, you know, where is the most value for my time, and that was not Vooly for a good while. And again, it could have been, but OnlyFans came along, and that was unexpected. And that's basically the gist of it. OnlyFans ruined it. Because of OnlyFans, I don't even know if Vooly will ever work, or if it could, or if it's even a wanted thing in the market anymore. I'll make another video about that, because I think some people are watching this and don't care about that, and I don't want to get into it. So I feel finally like my life has kind of started, like in a good way, in the right way. Like, I finally feel like I'm on like a path. And I felt that way kind of before with YouTube, but then YouTube would do something to like me, and I'd be like, ugh. At least with Twitch, and I want to talk a little bit more about Twitch, because Twitch doesn't hate me. Like, you know, Instagram hates me. Twitter, I'm probably shadow banned. You know, YouTube, it's like super hit or miss. But like Twitch, like I get recommended on Twitch. People find me on Twitch. I love games. I'm extremely passionate about playing games. I really, really, really enjoy that, and I wish I'd been doing it longer. I was streaming before the whole Vooly thing, and then the Vooly thing happened, and I'm like, well, I can't stream. I still need to kind of do YouTube. So I kind of said, okay, I'll choose YouTube. And then YouTube, you know, me, and it's just been like a rocky road, and I feel like I have not been achieving my like true potential on the internet as an entertainer, and like as a career for myself, like financially and stuff. I want like financial independence. I've never had it, like not really. I've like kind of made money. I've been a stripper my whole 20s. It was trying to go to school and figure out how to pay for school, and then it was like, how do I work on Wall Street for internship money and still afford to live? And then, you know, it was doing porn, and then like porn, when I did it, did not have OnlyFans, so like that was a a whole other can of worms, and it wasn't that much money. Like, I have never had any type of money that wasn't just gone instantly, like ever, which is probably why I didn't develop a very good personal finance responsibility until very, very recently. Like, I might have a degree in finance and stuff. I've never been fully, completely independent. Because I would always just get into like a relationship and then that would take over things. I guess maybe I haven't fully independent like when I was a stripper in college, but it didn't feel that way because I was like a slave to college. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I feel like I have something going for me and I don't need anyone else. I don't need sugar daddies or like porn. I mean, I guess OnlyFans is, but it's like completely on my terms and I only do what I want to do when I want to do it. It's fun because of that, you know? And the internet is a beautiful thing, you know? I don't need to be in a strip club. I can just chill and do me and stream and talk to everybody and, you know, make content and hopefully make more content on YouTube. I really want to get back into it. Talking to my old editor, the one that was really good, that made all my videos really fun. I'm just trying to get into like a groove because like I just moved and there's just like a lot going on and I'm trying to like catch up on things before I jump into new things. But I'm really hoping I can like start pushing into like that next level. I feel like I've plateaued a long time as like an internet entertainer, and that's mostly because of me and my work ethic regarding it, right? Like if I'd have put what I put into Vooly into YouTube and Twitch instead, who knows where we'd be, you know? I have realized that I don't think I can do anything when it comes to any of Vooly or any type of startup situation unless I grow. Either someone needs to give me a shitload of money, which they won't do, I tried, or I need to grow and have the power to do whatever I want myself. So that's where I'm at. Not a whole lot else to say other than like the direction of where I want to take this channel. I think I want to go back to like Reddit reviews and being funny and stuff, but I also want to be a little like sexy because the biggest reason I haven't been being sexy in any kind of way, like, you know, try on hauls or, you know, e-girl type of shit, wasn't because I think I'm better or I'm too smart for that or I'm too funny for that or whatever. Like, listen, I did porn, okay? I wasn't forced into it. I wasn't like seduced or whatever. I did it because I thought it would be cool. So you have to understand that about me. Like, get that very clear, you guys. Like, I know you think of me as like, oh, she's so smart and a CEO and she has, you know, all this, you know, education and she's like super funny and like, oh my God, and very like big personality. So you can't also be a hoe because you have all these other things going for you. But like, you got to understand my maniac, you guys. Like, I actually am. I don't know if it's the best thing to be on the internet, but you know me, I can't not be authentic as shit. Actually, that's the case. I wanted to be like that, but I felt ugly. And I know everyone's like, oh, no. I felt like my body was ugly. Okay. I understood, like, yeah, I could just go to the gym. I have played that game with trying to go to the gym and count your macros. And before I did this, you know, I had the body type that if it wasn't fit, it just didn't look that good. I had to really work my angles. And there was really only like one angle that worked for me. But now like all my angles work pretty good, you know, like when I feel like I look really good and I feel really confident, like that makes me want to show off, I guess. I don't know. And, you know, considering obviously most of this audience is men, I see you on my OnlyFans. Like, I know you're not just here for my personality, okay? I'm a little like, I don't know the full direction of this channel where I should take it. I definitely got to do reaction stuff again. I think that works. I'd like to do like try on hauls, but in my style where I make it funny. Maybe play games again because I play a lot of games on Twitch, but nobody ever watched the games. But maybe they'll watch like New World because I feel like I'm actually gonna be like kind of a pro New World player. Like, we'll see. That's all I have to say about all that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for worrying about me, and I'm sorry that YouTube has been so hard for me to catch up on. I'm actually looking to change it, which I say before, but this time I mean it for real, because this time my plate feels clear to me now. I actually have creative energy to put into things like Twitch and YouTube and stuff. I feel like I have a groove, and yeah, I hope you guys will stick around and that you're not mad at me and that you can stop thinking I'm going down some terrible road. Whatever the case, I guess that's all I have to say. Come hang out with me on Twitch. That's my number one right now. I want to grow Twitch more than anything else because Twitch doesn't hate me. Twitch will let me get discovered. We'll see how it works out. I don't want to abandon YouTube because I feel like it's like OG thing, you know. Leave your comments below. Any questions or concerns. Love you guys so much. Once again, send me beards, send me questions, follow Twitch. I'm there all the time, and put in the comments, you know, what kind of videos you want to see. I know I say that every time, but like, you know, what are your favorites? You know, it's always good to see, to know. We'll go from there, guys. Thank you for supporting me and still being here after all these years.